Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, my name is Griselda. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be trying out the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation by Bobbi Brown. This is a full coverage, oil-free, shine control foundation, and this is actually not a new foundation, but it is new to me. I've never tried this before, but what really caught my attention was that it's full coverage and that it's oil-free and shine control. So this is what we're gonna be talking about today. I'm gonna try it out, let you guys know my thoughts, how I feel about it, the consistency, the coverage, so on and so forth. So this is the PR package that it came with, and what I thought was really cool about this PR package, that it shows you the undertones of the foundations, which I thought was really amazing, because a lot of foundations that I have tried, it's either kind of like a hit or miss with the color or the undertones, which also is very helpful for people that are looking for their foundation shade and don't know what undertone they are. So this is amazing that Bobbi Brown did that. This is what the PR package looks like, and I love the fact that it highlights all the brand new shades, and it also includes if they're cool undertone, warm undertone, which I thought was also really cool as well. I'm also going to be trying their moisturizer slash primer. So these are the three shades that I got. So this is the shade Honey in number 5. Let's go ahead and swatch that right on my hand. You guys know my swatches are horrible. It definitely feels very full coverage. As soon as I applied it on my hand, I can feel the coverage. Actually, this might be my color. And this is Honey in the shade 5.5. We're gonna swatch it right next to the Honey. Look at that. This one's definitely a little bit warmer and more on the olivey tone. And then last but not least, we have Golden Honey in 5.75. This might be like my tan shade. I'm gonna put that right over here. It almost feels like really hydrating. It's like really thick, but hydrating at the same time. So this one has a little bit more of like a golden undertone. I think I'm gonna definitely try these two and see which one matches my skin perfectly. I think Honey matches my skin perfectly, but we're gonna go ahead and see. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off by applying this Bobbi Brown. This is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It includes shea butter, vitamin C and E, but I want to read a little bit more on what it is, if it's a moisturizer or if it's a primer. So this is a primer plus moisturizer for a smooth makeup application. It is the best of both worlds. Rich in feel but never greasy, which you guys know I love a moisturizer that doesn't make my skin feel like I have anything on. This advanced oil-free face formula, which I love, it's oil-free, with shea butter, instantly hydrates, softens, and cushions the skin. It's for normal to oily skin type. It says, why is it different? The oil-free formula combines the moisturizing power of shea butter with vitamin B, C, and E, grapefruit, and geranium. Don't know how to pronounce that word. Fragrance leaves a light uplifting scent on skin. With daily use, skin looks and feels its best. So we're gonna start off by, I don't have anything on my skin. I literally just have a little bit of the Tatcha Camellia oils, which are these right here. I usually always apply that on after I wash my face. So we're gonna go ahead and test this out. It smells so good. It's like not a super strong scent. Oh my god, it is kind of thick. I don't know how I'm gonna like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and just see how it feels. It does feel a little thick, but maybe after I work it into the skin, I don't feel anything. Also, I feel like the reason why it could be a little thick and I wouldn't mind it is because it's helping me skip that primer step, so I don't have to put another layer of product onto my skin. And I don't know where this came from. Something must have broke me out. Don't know what it is. Once it's settled into my skin, it doesn't feel thick at all. We're gonna go ahead and start off with Honey, and if that one works, then we're just gonna keep applying that and we're just gonna dab it on. Yes, I think this might be my shade. Now we're just gonna grab our beauty blender and start dabbing that in. Wow, it almost like melted into my skin. We're just gonna go ahead and apply the rest of that all over the face. All right, let's just go in. So I definitely feel like it is a buildable foundation. I don't instantly see that it is full coverage. I think it is like a medium to full coverage, and it is very lightweight. Even after applying the moisturizer, I feel like you can't really feel the foundation on the skin, and I'm really not mad at that moisturizer. Let's not forget the neck. And right here. And the foundation retails for $46. Yes, this is definitely a full coverage foundation after the second layer, which is great because I feel like if you want something that's oil-free but don't feel like you have to have a full coverage foundation, this is going to be a great foundation for you, because I did one layer, and as you can see, this is the second layer and this is one layer of foundation. And here I can still see a little bit of my skin, which is not bad because sometimes you don't want to have like a full coverage. You just want to have like a really light beat, as we all say. But you guys know me, I like a full coverage foundation. And you also have to work it in really fast because here I applied it and it did dry down just a little bit, but I'm able to kind of move it around so it's not patchy. The one thing that I will say is that I can instantly feel the foundation going matte. So I wouldn't set this just because I feel like if you already feel the tightness, setting it is just going to give you like an all over like really matte finish. I might do like a light set with like a translucent powder, not like how I usually set my foundation with my regular loose powder. Pairing these two products together, I feel like is going to definitely cut you some time when you do your foundation, because you have a moisturizer that has a primer, you have a foundation that mattes you out so you don't need to set, so you're definitely cutting out some steps for your daily routine. So I feel like that can definitely be a huge plus for someone that is like always in a rush in the morning and wants to kind of like cut corners. This is definitely going to be a product that is going to save you some time, because I can already feel and see how matte my skin is. I can see it in the camera, but I can also see it in person. It's definitely very matte, and it is a medium to full coverage in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and conceal. We're gonna grab my Nars concealer in the shade Ginger to just cover up some pigmentation in this area. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Banana Bread by Huda and lightly set right under the eyes. And I'm using this Hourglass dual brush to just like set right underneath. Oh, I really like how it looks with just like setting right underneath the eyes. But I'm gonna grab just whatever is left on my cap, and I'm just gonna lightly dust it all over the face. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer. I'm gonna use my Morphe Megastar bronzer and this Makeup Forever wavy 156 brush. And the reason why I feel like I needed to kind of lightly set it, because when I go in with the bronzer, I don't want it to pick up the foundation. So I just wanted to just lightly set it to prevent any interruption. I went ahead and I did the rest of my makeup off camera. I wanted to come back and tell you guys my final thoughts on this foundation. And one of the biggest observations that I made was that as I was doing the rest of my foundation, this area did not budge. It was not breaking down. I was sweating, and I honestly didn't even have to go in with my beauty blender to kind of dab it. Usually I have to remove all the sweat that I have on my upper lip, which is super annoying, but I didn't have to do that. And as I mentioned mentioned to you guys before, this foundation I feel like definitely will cut down your time in half because you don't need to set it. As you guys saw, I lightly set my whole entire face with the translucent powder, and it wasn't even a lot. It was whatever was left on the actual cap, and it wasn't much. And this moisturizer, I thought I wasn't gonna like it because I was like, you know what, it has shea butter, it's gonna be super thick, but it also cuts down your time in half in the sense where you don't have to use a primer because it is a primer and moisturizer in one. I definitely will be using these again because I just really love how my skin looks. My skin definitely looks really matte, and you guys know I am a matte girl. I even applied a little bit of blush with a little shimmer, but that's pretty much all I have that is shimmery on the actual skin. I didn't highlight because I just love how the whole entire look looks. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Let me know if you've tried this foundation. Like I said, it's not a new foundation, but it is new to me. I've never tried this foundation before. So I want to know what you guys think, if you guys love it, what your thoughts are. Make sure to leave them in the comments down below. And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you get notified every single time I upload. And without further ado, I will see you guys in my next video.